Hey guys.
So I think I'm having a midlife crisis, to be perfectly honest.
So stupid me, I showed my bong on camera, and I'm live right now. Pup Toxic, or Pib, or Little Dragon Cub. What the actual fuck?
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Pib Patrol. I just wanted to say thank you guys for over 300 subscribers and counting. We're still going up, guys. Don't forget about that. I'm so happy that I got over 4,000 views on my last video. You guys don't know how much it means to me. I'm very excited to be making content, and I hope it just makes your guys' day. And if you guys were wondering about the disclaimer in the intro, I'm about to get into that right now. So, we finally figured out who this Malex character is, and as it turns out, he is not happy with having his name included in the video. So unhappy that he's threatening to sue me. I'm just going to put this up on the screen and read this out for you guys. You will be hearing from my lawyers. I told you to leave me out of your video and not to mention my name. You best hope you have good reps, because I am not okay with my name being dragged into the drama again. As you guys can see here, he is not happy about that last video, and he uploaded a false flag to my channel for violating personal privacy and dragging him through drama again. But as you guys can see here, he loves drama. Let me just read this out for you guys. Join me on my journey that is life, filled with drama, chaos, love, laughter, and tears. Life is a roller coaster. Come ride with me. Let's highlight that main part right there. With drama, filled with drama. And let's put up this other picture here. This guy is very prone to drama, and in fact he seems to love it, but only when it's involving anybody but him. That seems a little bit hypocritical, don't you think? He claims I violated his personal privacy, but this guy is anything but private. Like, you guys gotta realize this. This is not like a random person who wants to be private on the internet. Like, he wants to be a content creator. On his account, he has his name for everyone else to see. Like, it's public knowledge. This is not something hidden. He is not a private person at all. You can see on his TikTok and on his Instagram, he has links to adult websites where he shows himself off for money. If he wants to be private, then why are you showing yourself off on these websites and then getting upset when people talk about you? He wants to be a YouTuber and a vlogger, but he can't handle anybody else talking about him online. And the thing is, that video wasn't even about him. His name was just slightly mentioned off of what Barracks was saying about him. And if YouTube worked the way that Malex imagined, then 99% of commentary videos would be taken down if you can't say another content creator or a YouTube or a public figure's name. So, I'm just going to read this out for you guys. This is for somebody who is a private person online, that is not a public figure, that does not have a following online. This is what the rules are for that. For content to be considered for removal, an individual must be uniquely identifiable, and that individual or their legal representative must submit the complaint. If you want to use the privacy complaint process, make sure that you are uniquely identifiable within the content when using the privacy complaint process. When assessing if an individual is uniquely identifiable, we consider the following factors: image or voice, full name, financial information, contact information, other personally identifiable information. That is for a private person having their information leaked out online. Now, was this guy a private person? No. Does he have a following online? Yes. Does he put his face out there online? Does he put his name out there online? Does he put his body out there online? Yes. This guy is a public person. He is not a private person. I would totally understand if it was somebody that was involved in this situation, that is just like a random person who was not trying to become a famous influencer online like this guy. But you can't falsely flag my videos for including your name. That does not count as personally identifiable information. There are hundreds and thousands of people named Malex throughout the entire world. And even so, you are a public figure yourself. You cannot complain about being put online when you put yourself online. and multiple different factors. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, before I play this video that I'm about to play, I'm gonna cover some bases here and just make sure that I got everything completely covered. I'm gonna read this out for you guys. In the context of copyright law, fair use allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes like criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research based on a 4-factor analysis. My content is criticism based and commentary based, maybe a little bit of news reporting if you want to squeeze that in there, but anything that I post on this channel that has somebody else's content in it, as long as I'm being constructive and not just flat out just showing these videos and not putting any input to them, then that's considered fair use. So this video that I'm about to show you from Malex is fair use.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all having a fun, fierce, and fabulous day wherever you are in the world. This is going to be a PSA because it's happening yet again, and I obviously need to reiterate the way that I feel about this situation so that it's perfectly clear to everybody here on TikTok. Pup Toxic, or Pib, or Little Dragon Cub, whatever the fuck his name is now because he changes it so goddamn often, okay? I know he still makes videos about me, people. I know. He doesn't have anything else better to do with his time, okay, than try and tear other people down. Because he is a lonely, sad, pathetic human being who just likes to cause drama. I have been dealing with this for the past 4 years, okay? 4 years. Now, let me just make it perfectly clear. I don't care. Let me repeat that. I do not care.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm just gonna come in here and say a few things before we continue on in the video. He said that Barracks is a lonely, sad, pathetic human, but so is he. Like, these guys are on the same level of just, like, society. They're on the same level. They're a part of the same community. I see them, and it's like two sides of the same coin. Like, they are the same person. So I have to tell you guys, friendly fire will not be tolerated on this channel. But you heard what he said, that he doesn't care, but he clearly does care. If he's threatening to sue me, trying to take down my videos, he obviously cares, but let's continue on to the video.
So do not be coming to me on Instagram or on TikTok or wherever, messaging me at 8 o'clock in the morning, telling me that he's still making videos about me and trying to cause drama and whatever else. I know! I am just flabbergasted that people still think that it's okay to bring up drama from like 4 fucking years ago about somebody who's still making videos about me because he has nothing else better to do with his time. I've moved on. I'm living my life. And I'm happy. Other people's opinions about me don't fucking matter to me. I know who I am as a person. And if he wants to keep on talking toxic shit and saying all this bullshit about me and whatever else, let him. Because the people that really know me know that I'm not that person. And know that I care about my friends. And know that I don't steal boyfriends and all that other kind of stuff. I'm a good person. So, his opinion doesn't matter. So please, for the love of God, stop bringing it up.
Well, you heard it from his mouth first, guys. Other people's opinions of him don't matter to him. He says he's a good person and whatever he wants to say, yet he wants to falsely flag and abuse the YouTube reporting system when he's a public figure and can't take criticism for himself. Awesome creator he is. What is he talking about? He has barely over 2K views on his channel, with 20 videos and 95 subs. He's been doing this for years, and he's not successful at all. He's been trying to grow his business, Malex Studios, and it's a complete failure. We have double his channel's views in just one video. So just think about that in comparison. Do you think he's jealous and just trying to shut us down? Which is never going to happen, guys. I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'm always going to do this for you guys. I'm not going to let some guy try to back me off the internet. It's not going to work that way. But he just needs to give it up at this point. That business is not going anywhere. Let's keep watching the video.
Other people's opinions of you are none of your fucking business, and what they think of you is none of your business. Because those people are just sad, pathetic human beings who have nothing else better to do than try and tear somebody else down because they see them being successful, and they don't want them to be successful. They want them to be miserable like them. Okay? Just keep that in the back of your mind. Have a wonderful day.
So I just wanted to highlight that very, very important comment that he made just then. Other people's opinions of you are none of your business, and what they think of you is none of your business. He also says that we're miserable because we aren't successful like him. Mind you, he has a failing YouTube channel, a failing tacky merch line that's just Redbubble t-shirts that he made, and he couldn't even afford them. He had to get a sponsor to buy samples, whatever the fuck that means, so he's able to show them off? Like, I'm sorry for getting sidetracked, but it's clearly his business if he wants to report my video for spreading his, quote, supposed private information, but that quote private information is available on public accounts, public Twitters, on adult website, yet me mentioning his name in the context of Little Dragon Cub's tweet is too much for him, yet he can tell an entire story about his ex-boyfriend and his roommate on his channel and put them on blast or whatever, but I can't even mention his name or I'll get sued. Like, get fucking bent, bro. If you look on his YouTube channel, in the back of his videos when he's like doing his stupid little vlog, you can see an adult toy just sitting there right next to his head on a shelf. Yet he wants to report me for private information. What about reporting you for sexual stuff on your account like that? Just like having all that stuff out there on your shelf for people to see. Like, doesn't that breach YouTube terms of service? But whatever.
They're mad because they can't figure out how you're still winning after all the dirt and lies they threw at your name.
So I think I'm having a midlife crisis, to be perfectly honest.
Let's just laugh at him now.
Cause like, I've been working at Malex Studios for 4 years, trying to build this community, I guess. And I put so much heart and soul into it, and I work so fucking hard. And I've had to sacrifice personal relationships for it. I have friends of mine that are pissed off with me because they haven't seen me in, like, almost a year, because I'm constantly busy trying to create and trying to promote myself to build a business that's going to hopefully one day get me out of debt and be an extra source of income, and so that I can have a savings, and so that I can travel, so that I can see everybody and all the friends that I've met through the process of creating Malex Studios. You know, I work so fucking hard at it. And now I'm just at the point, like, is it worth it?
So, you can see in that video, he's having a little bit of a pity party about his own merch. And quite frankly, to me, this is the funniest goddamn thing I've seen. Talking about how the haters have nothing on him, and he's successful, and he's all high and mighty. And here he is, having a self-proclaimed midlife crisis, because this merch that he poured his, quote, heart and soul into isn't doing as good as he thought, when it's just shitty little t-shirts that he can't even afford. He should probably pawn off that diamond necklace to be able to afford his own merch. He says that he has debt and wants to be able to save money by like selling all these shirts. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the guy that wanted to sue me? Like, let's check out how much Lolcow. So I'm about to read this out. Holy shit. Horrendous stutter. I'm about to read this out for you guys. There we go. From Google. The cost of hiring a lawyer varies widely, with hourly rates ranging from $150 to $700 per hour. Per hour. In flat fees for common cases can be $500 to $10,000 plus. This is the guy that wanted to sue me, the guy that's in debt, the guy that had to move out of his place and have his mommy help him. Like, you don't even have enough money to live on your own, let alone pay an hourly rate of $700 for a lawyer to try to get me for leaking privacy or defamation. Like, you're absolutely ridiculous, man.
Hey guys, so just wanted to let you guys know, if you go over to my profile and you hit that link tree, right? There's a link there to a site called Chat or Bait, and I'm live right now. So what are you waiting for? Come and have some silly, sexy fun with me. Ugh.
Jesus Christ, what is it with these fucking pup play people and always sticking out their tongue and trying to lick people, man? Like, Barracks does that shit, Malex does that. I guess this is like a trait in the pup community where they just stick out their tongues or lick each other. Like, I've seen it everywhere, but just like, back away. I hate that he got so close to the camera doing that. But anyways, this is so off topic, but have you guys ever seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite? Like, in my household, that was my mom's favorite movie, so we watched that religiously on repeat. And I can't help but realize towards the end of that clip, he sounded exactly like Napoleon Dynamite's brother Kip, and I'm gonna play a clip of that for you guys.
Come and have some silly, sexy fun with me.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
So, that was just a little clip for you guys to see that comparison there. But now, we're about to get into his live stream, where me and my associate, my lovely girlfriend, was asking him if he knows anything about Barracks. Like, do you know this guy? Like, why is he always talking about you? Why is this guy constantly coming for you? Like, do you have any background information as to, like, what could have happened? And he got really defensive, he got really upset, and even when I privately messaged him, he was like, stay out of it, you don't need to know, nothing's going on, like, I'm not telling you anything, just stay out of it. But as you guys can see 3 videos later, we did not stay out of it. So I'm gonna play this like live stream video for you guys, and he seems interested in the live, even asks for it to be sent over. Yet he's upset and he doesn't want to be in the drama, but on this live stream you can clearly see that he's loving it. So let's just get into this.
Hey Chew, how's it going? What are your options on
Opinions
on Little Dragon Club or Barracks? Who are these people?
Who are these people?
I found your backup.
I do know who they are. I think they were in my live, actually, just like the other night or something like that. And they were like getting pissed off about somebody being in my live. And I don't know. Uh, Little dragon cub. Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know. I don't know who they are, and I don't really give a shit what they have to say about me. What they say about me is none of my business. What exactly are they saying about me? Like, just out of curiosity. Just so that I can put, like, some rumors to rest. Of course. I'd rather people be honest with me than... Hey, Kenny. How are you? Guess that people are, like, still... Like... I mean, you know what? As long as they're talking about me. So, Chu, do you, like... I'm just waiting.
So how are you doing, Malex? How's everything with you?
I'm good. I'm just kind of... I'm a little on edge because I'm waiting.
So, I'm not sure he was fully understanding what was going on. Like, we were saying that we're trying to send him the video, but he's sitting there, like, waiting in chat for us to talk about it, but it's like, dude, we're trying to send you the video to show you what he's saying, but he's just still not understanding. And he's saying that he doesn't want to see any of it, but he's saying, as long as they're talking about me, you know, I'm dying to know, I'm dying to see it. Once again, he says it's none of his business what other people think about him. Yeah, he gets so upset, and he gets so mad that he's threatening to sue me, putting strikes on my channel for including his name in the last video, but that pretty much sums up the video as of for right now, and if there's any updates, I will make a second video about this, concerning the whole lawsuit and the strikes on my channel or whatever. But if you guys have made it this far, I'm gonna give you guys a little treat. I'm gonna play the video of him freaking out over his TikTok live getting taken down. He says that he wasn't doing anything, he was just sitting there, but he was talking about his adult streaming website and his account on there, so that's why it got taken down, but he doesn't want to hear it because he's always the victim, so let's play this.
What the actual fuck, TikTok? Literally, sitting here, just minding my own business, not doing anything sexual at all, just chilling, hanging out with my friends, and you fucking block me for sexual activity? Are you fucking kidding? Literally, like, fuck right off. This is so stupid. Like, seriously, I am sick and fucking tired of this shit. I'm having a good time, enjoying people's company and whatever else, and then TikTok decides, oh no, it's too sexual, blah 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 blah. It's like, what about this, me sitting here in a cute outfit and chatting with my friends, is fucking sexual? I'm not showing anything. Like, make it fucking make sense. Ah!
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little mini crash out there. You can see his eyes are bugging out of his head. You can see, like, he's so mad by that guttural roar at the very end. But what did you expect when you're on TikTok live talking about your adult websites and your streaming platform? Like, I don't know what else you would expect, but that pretty much concludes today's video. I'm recording this at like 3 in the morning, so I'm about to go to sleep, but I hope you guys have a good night, day, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Thanks for watching.